This video is sponsored by Pano X. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. I am PhotoRabs. I make videos about photography, filmmaking, camera tech related reviews, unboxings, action cams, vlogging kits and so on. If you are interested in these topics, I highly appreciate if you go subscribe to my channel. That's a massive help. And in this video I'm going to talk about this 360 camera from Pano X, the Pano X V2. This is not a full review about this camera. If you're interested, write me that in the comment section below so I can work on a full review on this camera. But I'll try to show you some tips and tricks to achieve some great footages with this one. By the way, if you are interested in this camera, you can find my affiliate link with Pano X in the description below. You can save some money if you buy your camera through my affiliate link. And now let's go back to the main topic of today's video. I think that every content creator, whether a photographer, a videographer or any other type of content creation, should have a 360 camera in his arsenal for many reasons. One of them is that you can use it to have your own shots, your own rushes, your own b-rolls without worrying about the frame, because you can frame your shots later on in post. Flying a drone in France is something very restricted. We have lots of rules and laws to respect in order to be able to have the authorization to fly. But having a 360 camera, it's much easier. You can stick it on this. I have this 3-meter pole from Telesin that I really love because I can extend it 3 meters away from me and I can have some dope following shots. And that's something that I really love about 360 cameras, because with this kind of poles I can create some following shots, some following rushes, and that's really insane. Check this one. By the way, make sure not to use this kind of thumb screws when you are mounting your 360 camera to this kind of poles. This one from Telesin, the 3-meter pole, because on top of this pole we don't have a 1/4 inch screw. We have the normal GoPro feed that I have adapted it with this one. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. This one here to have a 1/4 inch on top, and instead of using this one, because this one will be out of the pole, that means on the 360 footages this will be very annoying. That's why I removed this kind of screws and I replace it with this screw here. This is a normal screw. It does not go out from this side. That's a perfect fit for this kind of poles and I'm really satisfied with the results. And this is really dope to be able to make these crazy shots on the bike with this great weather, with this Pano X V2 that I have here on a 1.2 meter stick, and I have it set. Wait, let me show you. With this piece here, I bought it through Amazon from Photolay or something like that. It's about maybe 20 euros. I'll put the link in the description below. And I have this 1.2 meter stick, and on top of it I have the Pano X V2. When I'm on a portrait photo shoot, I get with me this stick here from Pano X that I can extend and I can start recording. I can put it on the side of my camera backpack so I can get some great crazy point of views when I'm making my photo shoot, because I'm a solo creator, so I don't have a crew with me. This one can make the job done. Voila, I have my photos and everything is perfect. And also because this camera or any other camera that I use for portrait photography have great autofocus systems. So I can take this camera from the bag to have another point of view, and I can put it like this way and I can take my photos, and voila, now I'm sure that I can get some crazy shots with this camera because I'm using it in different angles, and that's an amazing feature of 360 cameras. This Pano X V2 is equipped with two 1/2-inch sensors on both sides, so we can achieve great image quality out of it. I will not dive into the specs of this camera, it's been on the market for quite some times now. And we have this large screen here that I really love. You can view everything you need on it, and this camera is equipped with Android 10, which is really convenient. If you have an Android phone, this is gonna be very easy to use for you. Personally, I use this camera in 360 video mode. This is more convenient for me for such 360 cameras, even though this one is very capable to take great photos with these two 1/2-inch sensors on both sides of this camera. And now let me show you my favorite settings for this one. The first thing I do is to adjust the video quality, the image quality on this camera. So I swipe down, I go to settings, and then I go to video quality and codecs. Image quality, I set it to high, and the codec I prefer to shoot in H.265. These are the main settings that I use on this camera. And now let me show you the other settings that you can adjust on this one. We can shoot in video mode. We have the 360 video, we have also the flat video, as well as the smart tracking, which is amazing. I tried it on the bike. We have also the slow motion, we have the time lapse, and we have the street view, which is interesting as well. In photo mode, we have interval photo mode, so we can make some time lapses and so on. We have the normal photo, and we have the street view, and we can use this camera to stream on our favorite platforms such as YouTube, for example. So we can stream in 360, which is really interesting. I really love this one. I'll be trying it very soon. If you're interested, ring the bell so you can receive all the notifications about my future posts. But as I said before, my favorite mode is the 360 video mode that we can find under the video. And if we go to the menu of this 360 video mode, we see that we can adjust the countdown, we can adjust the image quality, the resolution, as well as the frame rate. We can shoot in 8K 10 frames per second, we can shoot in 4K up to 60 frames per second, but I prefer keeping it at 5.7K at 30 frames per second. This one is the best for me. We can adjust the locked view. This is for the stabilization, I believe. We have the fixed and the follow. I kept it on the fixed because the follow is like following me when I'm turning the camera, while the fixed is like having one point of view and then I can reframe later on, which is more convenient for me. And what I like a lot also is this one here. So we can fix the file size to 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 10 minutes according to our liking. I kept it in 5 minutes because I don't want to have huge rushes in this camera when I'm editing the footages. If we click on this button on the screen, we see that we can adjust the shutter speed. I keep it in auto mode. We can adjust the exposure value on this one. We can go from +2 to -2. I keep it at 0, and we can adjust the white balance. I keep it in auto mode because I'm not taking like cinematic shots with this camera. I'm doing just some funny shots, some crazy shots. So auto mode is more than enough for me. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, hit like under this video, that will help me a lot on the YouTube algorithm. If you are interested in this camera, you can find the affiliate link in the description below. By buying from this link, you can save some money and you can help my channel a lot. And thank you for watching. Ciao for now.